Look at that.
Wow.
Well, we're back at it again today. I'm gonna finish up this siding that we're doing around this door right here. So not too much work on that, and then we'll move on to another project. I think this side over here, I'm just gonna put a straight piece up and down. So I think this part is done. It looks really good, all sealed up. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for this. I just gotta get a little more flashing down here for the concrete to shed water away from the slab, and I think it'll be done after that. We made some big progress on the outside. I'm happy with how all that came out, the siding around the door. So now we can refocus on the inside again. I just brought in the last 3 sheets of my insulation. That's all I have left right now. I want to start insulating the walls with the same insulation. I'm not sure I'm ready to do that today because I only have 3 sheets anyway, but that will probably be the next step. But for today, since my hands aren't too cold, it's not super cold out, I think I'm going to actually go over to the other side and work on some wiring. You can see I ran my conduit, but I still haven't pulled my copper for the outlets around here on this side of the barn, so I'm going to work on that quick. Alright, so I'm done running that wire. That was easy. Now I'm just going to prepare some ground wires for these metal boxes. So I finished up all the wiring that I've been putting off for too long. Got all the wires run, stripped them, connected what could be connected, put the ground wires to the boxes. It's ready. All we got to do now is add the outlets. I think I'm going to bring those in the house and let Ashley help me prep them. I'll show you. So I'm going to be using these metal covers for the boxes, and there's some prep work involved with getting the outlets ready, breaking the tabs off and attaching them to these. So I'm done with the wiring. One last thing before I go inside is I'm going to start ripping this metal off the wall. I don't want any metal in here. I don't think it looks good for what I want to do in here, and I want to insulate, and I want all the insulation on the inside of this room. So I guess I'm going to work on that until my hands get too cold. There we go. So this part is being difficult because this metal is actually in behind the concrete. They poured the floor after the metal. It's almost there. I think it's, oh there it is, there's a nail. I didn't see that nail. Well, it's probably gonna break through. Let's just fend it out. But this metal should rip. I'm on a roll, might as well keep going. We got one more piece in this corner. That is awesome. Huge progress today. You know, I've been dreading pulling that metal off because the first time I did it, it was so slow and tedious pulling all those nails out, but it went pretty good. Definitely a little cleanup work. Alright, so I'm inside now. You guys can see it's dark out, but I thought I'd chat with you guys again while we prepped these outlets for the barn. We've shown this before. It's pretty simple. Ashley's going to start breaking tabs off the outlets, these little ears at the top, so they can fit inside the cover. And then we're going to just get them ready to install in the barn. It'll be quick and easy, and then I don't have to sit out in the cold doing this.
So I take all three off?
Yeah, we'll cut the top one off because that one's always hard with those. Oh. And while Ashley's starting those, I wanted to talk to you guys about something because previously we talked about our tape measures and how I was trying to get organized, and then somebody mentioned, I talked about how I lost my tape measures all the time. Somebody mentioned bits, drill bits, screwdriver bits, and how they're always looking for those, and you're right. I used to be all chaotic with those too, and I had like drill bits and screwdriver bits everywhere, so if I needed a certain size, it would just be really hard to find. So I got organized, and I thought I'd share with you guys my organized bit collection and what I did. So I went to Home Depot and I found these cases, and they come loaded with bits. But what I did was I took pretty much all of their screwdriver bits out of the case, and I just loaded it up with my own, the ones that I used most. I pretty much have one of each size, and a couple of them I have two because I use them so often. But basically it's one of each size of what I always use, and I have it in that case, and I always know where it is. So that's really been handy for me, Because what happens is a lot of people buy these cases and it comes with like 10 Phillips screwdrivers, 4 flathead screwdrivers, all that stuff. You don't need to carry around the case with 10 of the same bits in it. I emptied it out and made my own kit. And then I also bought 2 more because I wanted to have these all together. This one is my drill bits. 1 is missing, actually 2 is missing because I ruined them. I have to just pick up new ones. In this case, I pulled all the things out of it just to throw my jigsaw blades in. Man, I always was struggling with jigsaw blades. They were all over the barn, in drawers, and everywhere.
I can't do this part.
No, I'll do that part if you want. So I stacked these together. They lock together. I love these cases. Jigsaw blades, drill bits, and screwdriver bits. Everything I need. That's how I stay organized. And all my extra bits, I keep them just loaded in another case. And actually this isn't even half of them. I have a whole another load of them in the barn still. These are all the doubles, and that way when my bits wear out, if one of them wears out, I just go to the barn, I grab a new one, swap it out, throw out the old one. All about being organized. Ever since I started using these cases, I have not lost my bits and I always know where they are. And that has been so awesome because it saves me so much time. Now I'm gonna strip these. So anything you want to talk about, Ashley, while they're here?
No.
What?
I don't have anything to say.
But yeah, I just have been really trying to be organized so I can work better, work quicker. I'm so slow at working. But speaking of working, see why I don't want to do this out in the cold? It's like...
Yeah. Do we still need these long screws?
No, I just put them aside and save them for whatever. So basically, I feel like I'm really ready to get working on that barn again. I'm excited. I put it off. I really walked away from that project because I got lazy. It got cold out and I just said, eh. And then
plus the OSB prices went 3 times the price what they used to be.
Yeah, that really, actually, that's probably what really put a damper on it. It's just seeing the prices of everything.
Yeah.
But I just got this, I'm motivated again. I'm ready to make it happen. So we'll see. In fact, I'm thinking about going to the store this weekend, picking up some supplies, and getting it done. So, and that's partially because I really want to get it done, and partially because of you guys. That's why I'm bringing you along, because you guys got to keep me motivated to get this done. It has to get done. This stuff, you can't let it linger. Just like that wiring. I got all the wiring run in the conduit today.
How?
I mean, the rest on this side. That's why I'm doing these.
What about the light?
What about what?
You ran it for the light too?
Which light?
In the room.
No, I'm talking about in this half of the barn. Remember, I had half the power to do.
I thought you meant the little room.
No, I didn't do that power. We didn't have walls up yet. So I guess that's done. That'll be done tomorrow, and then I think, like I said, all the outlets in the barn will be done. I'm not doing the electrical in that small room that we're working on until the room is basically complete, because I'm going to be running conduit in there also, and it's going to be on the surface of the walls, so I got to get all the insulation and walls closed up first. It's not going to be like... We're not doing stud walls. It's all foam board insulation, so there's nowhere for the wires to go but on the outside. I'm even thinking I might, I hate to say it, but that would be the ideal room for like a small ceiling fan, kind of like we took out of there. Because the ceiling is so tall, if we heated it in there, just all the heat would be up in the roof. We pulled a ceiling fan out of there and just threw it away, and now I feel like I shouldn't have.
It's fine.
Okay. So, like I said, we're going to try to get to the store maybe this weekend. We got some big, exciting stuff coming up for that barn room. I guess that's all we have for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.